when you are almost like when you're a child, I feel like you are probably your most authentic version of yourself.
I agree with that.
As you grow up, you start to get jaded and put these bars up and imprison yourself with different rules or things and trauma and whatever happens in life, that you get further and further from who you really are, who you were born in, like, to be.
That's deep.
Like, my mom always asks me or tells me when I was a kid, like, I asked so many questions. And then I think, like, as I got older, people always tell you, no, like you go to school and it's like, we don't have time, save your questions to the end. And, all these rules in life just happens and you don't ask as many questions. I feel like
you realize these people are full of shit and don't have the answer.
So now that's something I've committed to doing, like, in my life, like, is asking questions whenever I feel the need. Right. If it's something I don't know, I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
People I'm not be perfect about it.
Like, I'm gonna ask those important questions. I'm gonna ask the hard questions. I'm gonna ask the difficult questions. Cause that's just me.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you're right. Like, throughout life, things happen to us. People say things to us. We start wearing masks, or we start thinking something's wrong with the way we think or behave.
Yeah.
So that's how you put all that stuff on.
Next thing you know, you way down.
You're a whole different person.
Right. You will, yeah. You're not even who you were. I remember when I was in school for theater, that was like one of my acting teachers told us, like, in here we're going back to kindergarten.
I like that.
You know what I mean? You don't have to, there's no rules in here. Be who you want to be, say what you want to say. Sit down, be quiet, be polite, say yes and thank you and nod, and that shit is done in here.
Right, leave that outside.
Yeah. So I
love that.
Yeah, it's empowering.
They should do that in every year, when you're in school, but it's almost like school is there to rip that shit away from you. Make you a conformist.
I think that's definitely a part of a larger agenda.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about it all the time, like the prison pipeline, school to prison pipeline, and nursing homes and all that stuff, that single file line, and keep your volume at this, and this is your teacher, and I say this.
When the bell rings, goodbye.
Right.
And
once it rings again, you're late to like.
It's crazy when you really think about it,
So what do you think of when you hear that word?
I really think about, like, the uniqueness of Dr. Seuss and his story, like, that we learned about. But, like, it makes me think, like, just authenticity. That's the word that comes to mind for me. Like, remaining authentic, being true to you, loving what's unique about yourself, and allowing it to be, That's it. Like, it's no magic recipe or anything, but just allowing, when it comes to authenticity. And most of the time, we're putting up blocks instead of just allowing the flow of who you really are to just be.